Welcome to KDP OS version 1.0, the self-publisher's operating system. If you've been publishing on Kindle Direct Publishing and feel like you're stuck in chaos mode, constantly busy but never making real progress, this video is your system upgrade. Today, I'm installing a complete operating system into your publishing business, not tips and tricks, not random hacks. A full operating system with 3 distinct phases that runs automatically once you set it up. This is about strategies for KDP dominance and workflow optimization. By the end of this video, you'll have a daily framework that eliminates overwhelm and compounds your results every single day. Ready? Press start to initialize. Before we dive in, this is Book Equalizer, a community built for self-publishers who want to turn books into real income without getting trapped in the usual roadblocks. Inside, we focus on the problems that truly matter, finding the right keywords and niches, creating books that generate long-term earnings, managing ads without burning your budget, and building smart workflows and automations with tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and N8N to outpace the competition and grow faster with less effort. But before we install the new system, we need to diagnose the critical error that's freezing most publishers' progress. Error detected, system hang. Your publishing business has crashed, and here's why. Diagnostic report shows 2 fatal errors. Error number 1, focusing only on writing leads to invisible products. You're creating amazing content, but nobody can find it. You're perfecting your craft while ignoring the business side. Result, 0 sales despite quality work. Error number 2, focusing only on marketing leads to burnout. You're constantly running ads, tweaking keywords, chasing trends, but you have nothing authentic to sell. You're exhausted, and your books feel soulless. Result, you quit within months. Both errors lead to the same outcome, creative freeze. You're paralyzed, stuck between being an artist and being a marketer, unable to fully commit to either. Sound familiar? This is the single biggest reason publishers fail on KDP. But here's the good news. Patch available. The lead and follow mindset. This is your system upgrade, and I'm about to show you exactly how to install it. Here's your new operating system architecture. The day split. 3 phases that work together like a perfectly optimized computer. Phase 1. Input. Follower mode, also called detective mode. This is your morning. You're in data acquisition mode, gathering intelligence, observing the market. You're following the signals, learning what's working right now in your niche. Phase 2, processing, leader mode or creator mode. This is your creative engine. You take all that morning intelligence and you process it into actual products. You're leading, creating books, designing covers, writing content that serves the market opportunities you identified. Phase 3, runtime, hybrid mode, the executor phase. This is where both modes work together. You're publishing, optimizing, running ads, managing operations. You're executing the plan using both market awareness and creative energy. Now we're loading phase 1, follower mode. Status, data acquisition and observation. Look at that eye icon. That's your detective mode activating. You're becoming a strategic observer of the KDP marketplace. Objective, strategic observation. This is critical. You're gathering market intelligence with purpose. You're not randomly browsing. You're systematically collecting data that will inform your creative and business decisions. Instruction, do not create yet. Gather raw materials. This is the hardest part for most publishers. You want to jump straight into writing or publishing. Don't. That's the old system. The new system requires you to gather intelligence first, create second. Think of this like a detective at a crime scene. You don't start solving the case until you've collected all the evidence. Same principle here. You don't start creating until you've gathered the market data. This phase prevents you from creating content nobody wants. It prevents you from writing books nobody will find. It's your insurance policy against invisible products. Now let's run the Market Detective subroutine. This is your daily intelligence gathering routine, and it takes just 30 to 60 minutes. Here's your exact checklist. Task 1. Scan KDP top sellers. Go to your category and look at what's ranking in the top 20, top 50, top 100. What titles are winning, what cover styles dominate, what price points are working. This is category sort analysis. Task 2, analyze BSR, bestseller rank. This is trend identification. Which books are climbing? Which are falling? What patterns emerge? A book jumping from rank 50,000 to rank 5,000 tells you something important about market demand. Task 3, visual scan. Study the covers and title hooks. What catches your eye? What makes you want to click? What emotional triggers are successful books using? You're building a mental database of what converts. Important note at the bottom of this slide, you are not copying, you are learning what resonates. This is market research, not plagiarism. You're identifying patterns, understanding reader psychology, spotting opportunities. You'll add your own unique angle in the next phase. Set a timer for this, 30 to 60 minutes maximum. When the timer goes off, you're done gathering intelligence for the day. Time to switch phases. So what does success look like in follower mode? Let me show you the high scores, the metrics that prove you're mastering this phase. Score 1, 999,999 points. Identify selling angles. When you can look at a market and instantly spot 3 different angles to position your book, you're playing at the highest level. That's mastery. Score 2, 850,000 points. Find the bugs, the weaknesses in your competitors' approach. Every gap in the market is an opportunity. Every complaint in the reviews is a problem you can solve better. That's how you win. Score 3, 700,000 points. Learn from wins. This isn't just about finding opportunities, it's about understanding why certain books succeed and adapting those principles to your own unique approach. But here's the thing, these scores aren't the end goal, they're just unlocking the next level of your skill tree. Look at the upgrade path. You start with basic skills, then you acquire AI tools, ChatGPT, Claude, N8N workflows to accelerate your research and creation. Then you invest in YouTube tutorials and school communities like Book Equalizer to learn from others who've already achieved what you want. And at the top of the skill tree, your motto becomes always be learning. The best publishers never stop upgrading. They're constantly leveling up, constantly improving their system. Now we're executing phase 2, leader mode. This is the productivity core of your entire operation. System alert, you're switching from consumer to creator. In follower mode, you were consuming information, reading, analyzing, observing. Now you're producing, writing, designing, creating. The flow is simple. Input equals morning data. You gathered intelligence for 30 to 60 minutes. Now comes output, afternoon creation. You're taking those raw materials you collected and transforming them into actual products. This is where most publishers get it backwards. They try to create first, then research later to justify what they already made. That's why they end up with books nobody wants. The new system flips this. Research first, create second. You already know what the market wants because you spent your morning studying it. Now you just need to create your unique version of that solution. This is your sacred creative time. This is where invisible publishers become best-selling authors. This is the productivity core that generates your income. What does leader mode actually look like? 3 core tasks. Task 1, write new material. This is your primary output. Whether you're writing a new book, drafting chapters, creating content, this is pure creative production. You're bringing your ideas to life. Task 2, plan. Outline your next book. Map out your series strategy. Design your publishing calendar for the quarter. This is strategic creation. Thinking ahead, building systems, planning your empire. Task 3, refine. Polish your drafts, edit your content, perfect your covers. Make everything you create the absolute best it can be. Quality matters, but look at that warning label at the bottom. Deep work only, no distractions. This is non-negotiable. In leader mode, your phone is off, email is closed, social media is shut down, no research tabs open, no checking your KDP dashboard, no looking at sales. You already did the research in phase 1. You already know what to create. Now you just create. Distraction-free, focused in flow state. This is where the magic happens. This is where your publishing business makes or breaks. Protect this time like your income depends on it, because it does. But leader mode isn't just about writing words on a page. You're not just an author, you're a CEO running a publishing business. Command function strategy, current status, CEO mode, 3 strategic pillars. Pillar 1, brainstorm your niche and angle. This is where you combine market intelligence with creative vision. You're not just asking what's selling, you're asking how can I position myself uniquely in this space? Your angle is your competitive advantage. Pillar 2, design. Create A+ content and A+ ads. This means book interiors that delight readers, covers that stop scrollers, ad creatives that convert. You're designing not just for beauty but for business results. Pillar 3, schedule. This is workflow planning. When will you write? When will you publish? When will you launch campaigns? How many books this quarter? Strategic scheduling is what separates hobbyists from six-figure publishers. Look at that chess piece. You're not just moving pieces randomly. You're thinking 3 moves ahead. Every book you publish is setting up the next one. Every series is feeding into your long-term brand. This is CEO mode. You're making decisions that compound over months and years. You're building an empire, not just publishing random books. Now let's talk about what happens when things break, because they will. That's not failure, that's feedback. Debug protocol activated. If your ads equal fail or your sales equal dip, then run this 3-step troubleshooting sequence. Step 1, analyze issue. Don't panic, don't quit. Look at the data objectively. What's actually happening? Is it your targeting, your creative, your price point, your niche selection, your book quality? Diagnose the problem accurately before you attempt any fix. Step 2, brainstorm solution. Generate multiple potential fixes. This is where both follower and leader modes work together. What does market intelligence suggest? What creative adjustments could you test? Don't just guess, use your framework. Step 3, execute fix. Take action immediately. Implement the highest probability solution. Test it, monitor the results, adjust if needed. And if everything's running smoothly, else continue. Keep doing what's working. Don't fix what isn't broken. The directive at the bottom says everything. Don't wait. Act. Successful publishers don't sit around hoping things improve. They see a problem, they debug it, they fix it, they move on. Speed of implementation beats perfection. Action beats analysis paralysis. This is how you build a resilient publishing business that survives market changes and algorithm updates. Now we're initializing phase 3, hybrid mode. This is where strategy meets execution, where internal work meets external action. Status, execution, and interaction. You're no longer in pure research mode. You're not in pure creation mode. You're in the zone where both mindsets blend seamlessly. You're blending planning with action, taking the intelligence you gathered in follower mode, taking the products you created in leader mode, and actually shipping them to the world. And critically, look at that connection graphic. You're connecting to external ecosystem. This means publishing your books to KDP, uploading your content to Amazon, running your ad campaigns, working with suppliers and partners, engaging with readers, managing customer service, tracking analytics. This is where your KDP business actually interfaces with the real world and generates revenue. Most publishers skip this phase. They research endlessly but never publish. They create content but never market it. They have great ideas but zero execution. Hybrid mode is where dreams become dollars, where potential becomes profit, where your operating system actually runs and produces results. Let's break down the 2 critical components of hybrid mode operations. On the left, Amazon ads, $sign. This is where you invest money to make money. But here's the key insight. You're targeting based on phase 1 data. Your follower mode intelligence told you exactly who to target, what keywords are hot, what reader demographics are buying. Now you're using that data to launch strategic ad campaigns and optimize based on performance. This isn't throwing money at random keywords hoping something works. This is precision targeting backed by real market research. Then you launch and optimize. You test, you track, you adjust, you scale what works and kill what doesn't. On the right, suppliers. This is the multiplayer aspect of your business. You're not a lone wolf publisher, you're building a team. Review agencies, getting social proof for your books. Designers, creating professional covers and interiors at scale. Ghostwriters, multiplying your content production without multiplying your time. The most successful KDP publishers aren't doing everything themselves. They're orchestrating teams, they're delegating, they're leveraging specialized talent to scale beyond their personal capacity. Hybrid mode is where you stop being a solo creator and start being a business operator. That's the shift that unlocks 6 and 7-figure income. Every operating system needs save points, moments where you capture progress and prepare for the next cycle. That's what this protocol does. System save, review, and plan. Status, saving progress. At the end of each day, each week, each month, you're running this 4-step save sequence. Step 1, review what went well, which books sold, which ads converted, which strategies worked, what should you do more of. Celebrate wins and understand why they happened. Step 2, review what could be better, what flopped, what didn't work as expected, what needs optimization. Be honest without being harsh. This is data collection, not self-judgment. Step 3, set parameters. Create actionable goals for tomorrow, not vague wishes like write more. Specific objectives like complete chapter 5 of book X, or launch ad campaign for series Y, or publish book Z to KDP. Step 4, save complete. Lock in your learnings, document your insights, update your systems, close the loop. This review and planning ritual is what separates consistent publishers from those who stay stuck. You're not just doing the work, you're learning from the work and improving your approach continuously. Every save point makes the next cycle better. That's how compound growth happens. Level complete, the integration. This is what mastery of KDP OS looks like. And here's the core truth. Success is the cycle, not a one-time hack, not a secret shortcut. A daily cycle that you repeat until it becomes automatic. 3 simple steps. Step 1, know when to follow, know when to learn, when to research, when to observe, when to be a detective gathering market intelligence. That's your morning. That's phase 1. Step 2, know when to lead, know when to create, when to innovate, when to trust your creative vision, when to be an artist bringing your unique voice to the market opportunity. That's your afternoon. That's phase 2. Step 3, repeat. Do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next. This isn't complicated, but it's powerful because when you run this cycle consistently, when you integrate all 3 phases into your daily routine, magic happens. Your publishing business flourishes, not overnight, not from luck, but from systematic execution of a proven operating system. Look at those fireworks. That's what happens when you master the cycle. That's celebration. That's success. That's the result of installing the right system and running it consistently. System ready, awaiting input, insert coin to start your day. This is it, the end of the video and the beginning of your transformation. Everything I've shown you, phase 1 follower mode, phase 2 leader mode, phase 3 hybrid mode. The entire operating system is installed. It's ready to run, but it won't run itself. You have to press start. You have to insert the coin. You have to take action. Tomorrow morning, run the system. Set a timer for 30 to 60 minutes. Enter follower mode. Scan the bestsellers. Analyze the market. Gather your intelligence. Then switch to leader mode. Create for 2 to 4 hours. Write, design, plan. Execute deep work with 0 distractions, then move into hybrid mode, publish, optimize, run ads, manage operations, connect to the external ecosystem, do it for 1 day, then do it again and again. Within 30 days, this system will feel natural. Within 90 days, your results will prove it works. If you want the complete implementation toolkit, daily tracking spreadsheet, market intelligence template, all 27 AI prompts organized by phase, check the link in the description. And if this video changed how you see KDP publishing, hit that like button so more publishers can discover this system. Subscribe for more strategies and comment below, which phase do you struggle with most, follower, leader, or hybrid? I'll give you personalized advice. Remember this. The publishers dominating KDP don't have more talent than you. They don't have more time. They don't have secret connections. They just have a better operating system. And now so do you. System ready, awaiting input. Insert coin to start your day. Now go run KDP OS and dominate. I'll see you in the next video.